boop. Welcome back. I'm back. This is going to be good. So again, we just finished the Hanged King nonsense. We're going to get back into it. As I said, I'm just going to keep going with this because I'm in a bit of a high. And as I said, with a bit of a high nonsense, it really helps to keep the game flowing. So let's hope that this doesn't end up killing me somewhere down the track. But I think she's slowly starting to fall prey because she's been reading it. So I think she's slowly starting to fall prey to the script. Really? Because she's been reading it. And that also makes me question whether she would even fall for it if you didn't read any of the script and you didn't pick anything up. And I also want to know the significance of the doll, because that doll was also full of the Ragdoll effects. That doll was also in your office. So it makes me consider that maybe that has something to do with it. So that's just funny now. Is the doll still there? Nope, because I picked him up. So it makes me wonder if he would have been there if I hadn't picked him up. Jesus Christ, Christmas, they're all just going places, aren't they? Jesus, punching, kicking. They're all fighting for something. It's like they're trying to escape. They're all tackling each other to get to the exit. Well, I can't go that way now.
It's those mannequins again. Where are they heading?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Where have all those volunteers gone?
You think that might be the mannequins? Just by chance? Rehearsal script. Act 1, the king of and the king's brother. Gonzalo said it is the new king. This is a lot to read. Hanged devoted body from a tree. The queen goes on to confess the great nobleman Antonio is in fact the son of the old king, and as such has legitimate claim to the throne. Antonio scoffs at this, but upon returning to the inn, he meets the ghost of the old king, who confirms everything the queen has said. Blood we offered, the hanged king we served. I serve my king with my blood, blissful suffocation, sacrifice of sin. Yeah, see, she's been saying that in the hospital bed, so she must be slowly falling prey to this SCP. It is freaky to think about. Fall over, fall over, fall over, fall over, fall over. And that just makes me think that all the people that were involved, the volunteers and everything, must be these mannequins. Like, what else could these things be, and why are there so many, and why are they deliberately, hurting me a certain way? I mean, it could be the effect of that other SCP, the red guy, but I'm not too sure. Which I'm not really looking forward to seeing again, because again, if he's just going to turn around and kill me instantly, I'm going to be very upset. And by the looks of it, he might just do that right now, because it's a long bloody hallway. Whoa. Okay.
Holy fuck.
That language.
This is the ending of their performance. SCP-701. The Hanged King's Tragedy.
Jesus. And there's mine. What is that noise? Do I have a choice? Can I walk away? I'm not gonna let this take me. There's gonna be like an option to walk. Okay, no, so there's an invisible wall here. I'm not kidding, I can't go back, so no way out but the noose, it seems. That's not a good message to send to people. Okay, I'm out of control here.
Who's there?
Ambassador. Oh, so that's what you are. You're the ambassador. Okay.
What the fuck?
Language. I can swear, you cannot swear. Swears are bad. And why? Stop whispering. Quit it. Quit it. Stop. Why am I on set? Why is there a spotlight? Stop whispering. Stop your whispering. Stop whispering. Oh, what am I gonna do? Oh, I don't want to hit. No. I have a feeling I'm gonna take this dagger and I'm gonna stab the thing. I don't want to do this. Oh, okay.
Sacrifice his head and seek redemption with his blood.
Kill him! Kill him!
Okay. Everyone calm down. Everyone calm down. Never mind, don't calm down. Just go right.
What the hell is going on?
Yeah, they kill themselves. They hang themselves.
Incognito hazard again. I need to leave right now.
Yeah, they hang themselves, and then they become the mannequins. Mannequins. Whatever you want to call them. Whoa! You're a mannequin, calm down. Okay, tap and eat. Oh, gee, they move like the sexy nurses. They all twitchy. Oh. I really don't like twitchy. The twitchy is really upsetting. Because everything else is running smoothly, so this has to be. Okay. Yeah, no, it's all is good. All is good. All is good. Don't have to do that. Am I twitchy? Am I moving twitchy? Because that's upsetting you more. I can't sprint. I can't sprint. You're gonna attack me, aren't you? Yeah, you are. Oh, Jesus. She's okay. Keep smacking it. Come on. Not exactly what I would have done, but you know what? It works. It works just as well. It works just as well. You do. Because whatever you've walked into is warping you some fears. You know, that was uncomfortable, but this is even more uncomfy. Am I still a mannequin? I can't tell. I wish I could see my body. Just to, like, solidify the fact that I am a mannequin. Wait, so does that mean I'm a mannequin in the hospital bed? And they're talking to a mannequin? Oh, don't. Yeah, no, don't. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do the twisty head nonsense. I don't appreciate that. I don't appreciate that. Twisty head nonsense. Can I not? I can go around it. But I don't think there's any way. No, I have to do it. Okay, give me the knife. Psychological horror, people. Alright, let's.
With my blood, I serve my king.
Do you now? I don't think you should. I think that you should stop whatever it is you're doing.
Blood, I serve my king.
Remember who you were.
With my blood, I serve my king.
Well, you could just not.
With my blood, I serve my
Oh.
king.
Wait, who the hell is
My
that?
blood, I serve my king.
Whoa. What is going on? I'm not sure what's going on. Let's just.
With my
I don't know
blood,
what happened there.
I serve
Maybe it was-
my king.
Oh, did I kill him? I killed the ambassador. Cutscene ahoy. So is that like where they found me? I was just like laying on the ground.
Her condition is unstable.
You
Just
think?
injected her with a sedative, but you need to let her rest for a while.
Jesus Christ.
Thanks, Doctor. Well, let's go then.
What? We haven't found the black box yet.
You still don't get it, do you?
Get what? What do you mean?
A black box is merely a vehicle for recording the truth. But a black box...
She is the black box.
You mean...
That's right. She is now the black box.
Of course.
Got time for a cold one? Because our work here is done.
Yeah, I should have seen that coming. Because now she remembers everything. And she's the only surviving member of 701, which is shocking. Because no one's supposed to survive. No one's supposed
I
to survive.
serve my king with my blood. Blissful suffocation. Sacrifice.
Or no, you can just not. That's just a thing you can do. You don't have to. You can just avoid that entirely and be a good person.
The black box has been properly contained at Site 105 and pending further investigation.
Got it.
Above is the full record of the inquiry.
Oh, I can't remember any of this. Enter data regarding the investigation reports of the archive system. Right. Click the red underline. Tweaking the data dragging effect will activate. Okay, recording the archives. This tragedy. So, okay, so all this is going in here. Cool. So we're recording the archives. That's right, because I'm Carla Starner. I'm not her. That's right. I completely forgot about this. I completely forgot that this is what is actually going on. That's the first mission, Carl. Smooth sailing all throughout. Now I can handle these archives with these. I was a bit confused at first, but I got over it. Good. I have to admit, you are no worse than I expected. So about a taco night for celebration. So, are we really using a living being as a tool to contain all subjects? You know, this is not what you ask. You don't ask these questions. This is, hey, MIT boy, I've seen a great many field agents. They are prepared to sacrifice themselves at any time in order to complete a task. Secure, contain, protect. For them, it is a creed worth paying the ultimate price for, and it is our duty to record all of this truthfully and honestly so that people may remember them forever. You know, yeah, and I think I recall something, before I continue, I think I recall a story where, in SCP history, someone poked around too much, kind of like Carl is doing now. I don't think it was Carl, I think this is just the game, but I do recall someone poking around too much and doing things like Carl is doing now with the questions, and he ended up dead, or used in an experiment as a D class. I don't recall, but I know that he was caught and... yeah, it's not good. Alright, so I'm not going to go relax and obscure. I'm going to understand, because that's this guy you want to be straightforward with. Anyway. You completed your first mission smoothly. We should celebrate. How about going for a drink? Old place. Count me in. I can't do that. I don't drink. I don't drink very much. I have maybe like 2 beers when I am actually drinking with friends, and that's my cap off. I don't actually drink that much, so I'll only have that one. It sounds cool, but I can't drink too much. Hey, how about a taco night? Or a donut night? The guy needs to stop. To celebrate the completion of my very first ever archive mission, my colleagues threw a small party. It all started to grow on me. My colleagues in this place, I started to really enjoy all of it. Maybe it was all the drinking I dreamt. I was lost in a strange cave. It was dark and damp. It smelled of decay. And in the depths of the darkness, I saw it all times two. Red dots, monitoring my every move. What a strange dream. Tequila is too strong of a drink. I need an espresso to sober me up. 084 14 12. Well, that's kind of coincidental, because I do remember one of his little episodes, because we found out that wasn't actually part of the recording. That was him. The beach and the phone booth at the top, and the red dots and the eyes. So, I don't know, this is starting to get a little bit too meta. It's making me think that maybe there's an SCP inside the actual foundation that's causing this. Let's drink an espresso. Don't drink espresso. I like it flat. 3 sugars, milk. Give it to me. Good old coffee. Okay, back to the desk. There we go. Let's see what's on Earth. Appendix object is an irregular clay pot with a height of diameter. It's an earthen womb. SCP-660 may be safely stored in a standard safe deposit box, provided its mouth remains covered with an index perfect disc. Huh. I'm gonna guess this is actually it's classified to be safe by the Foundation. I'm gonna guess this is the actual report. So if you want to read these, and I probably will in my spare time, but if you want to read these, either play the game or look them up online. Because, as I said, there's the SCP Wiki. They're all there. You can see every SCP to your heart's content. And, of course, check out the Plague Doctor, because he is by far my favorite. Let's go ahead and just... Did I miss one actually before I do save? I did not. Okay. Okay, the trees growing from sight, from sapling to parent plant, yada yada. Okay. And I don't think you can fail these. I think these are just click and drag. Twice a day, twice every day on a regular basis. Oh, that's system. Cleanup crew. Staff 143 today. They were collecting petals dropped by the trees previously Wednesday. Just picked up, shaking a good deal of the petals with the trees blowing in our house. Stayed that windy the whole day. It seemed to clean up crew. It's pretty windy in the odd petals. But the odd petal is still falling. We have to pick up the remains when the wind dies in a couple of days. There we go. 261. So this is an item, because it can be used, maybe used about 10 times per 24-hour period, and with no transaction value exceeding the equivalent of 500 Japanese yen. Coke Zero, can of Diet Coke, packaging in English, Cheetos. Okay. I guess it must be a... yeah, so this is a vending machine. Just redact that guy's name. Okay. Alright, no tests. So it's 5 minutes to 4 o'clock now. Just about ready. Again, you're not coming? Nah. Doesn't suit me. What are you guys talking about? Hi, Carl. We're going to attend the monthly lecture. Monthly lecture? Each month, the Foundation invites someone famous to hold a lecture to share new knowledge and insights pertaining to SCP. This month's lecture, they invited Dr. Trevor. He holds higher education in the Foundation. Interesting. Count me in. I'll send you the link to the monthly lecture just a sec. It's just a notice. Ooh. Level 4. I'm gonna guess I'm gonna get to that at some point. Alright, let's go to this conference. Let's go. Got nothing else to do. Spooky scary. It's gonna be another one of these. I'm actually excited for these because these are actually pretty cool. Makes me wonder what SCP we're gonna see this time. I'm really eager to see these SCPs because like some of them, like the desert one I didn't know about. I've never heard of that. I knew about the play.
There are many stories in this world.
Are there?
Some are read widely all over the world.
Are there?
Some are hidden in dust and known only by a handful of people. Today I'm going to tell you a story no one else has heard before. A real story of mystery and wonder and adventure.
This game's pretty old,
and
so I doubt
then
it.
you too will become the guardian of this story. The story takes place in a world of long ago. The hero of our story is a little boy. His name is Daniel.
Daniel. I like that name. That's actually really nice. Daniel. Knew a Daniel once. A really nice guy.
One day, out of nowhere, Daniel got a serious case of chickenpox. It made him look like a strawberry. To make sure he didn't spread it to others, Mrs. Page, the principal, had him isolate in an attic. And so, in the attic he lived, all on his own.
Just lived there? So many chicken pox.
Mr. Daniel, while up here in this attic, you'll have plenty of time to practice your penny whistle.
Penny whistle, eh?
I hope you'll practice well and prepare for next month's art festival.
But Mrs. Page, the melody is so difficult.
Don't give up, boy. You don't give up before you fight.
She's not wrong, guys. D.
Daniel was reluctant at first, but he trusted Mrs. Page, and he knew he should listen. And so he practiced the penny whistle.
Alright, what am I doing? Oh, okay. SDF in space. Alright, I am terrible at these. Kind of high game of concentration right now. I did hit it.
Suddenly, he heard some strange noises in the corner of the attic.
Huh? Who's there?
Me!
Daniel decided to go over and take a look.
I'm here. You can say hello to me at some point. Oh, cool. I recalled this in the intro as well. I saw this in the trailer, so I'm actually really eager to see this. I love this art style too. Jeez, they got some really good art styles in this, man. Like, really, really good. Can I play with anything or touch anything? Is that dragon?
It was a mousetrap, and there was a red origami.
Oh, it's the
paper dragon
dragons! It's the
inside it.
origami dragons! I don't know much about the story, but like the red origami dragons, there's like they're kept in an SCP vault and you can let them out in one of the fan games. They just kind of fly around. These things are harmless. They're completely harmless, I think. They're cool
Daniel
looking though.
carefully removed it. It was marvelous and beautiful. The only problem was part of its wing was damaged.
Oh, that's not
But
good.
Daniel found a way to repair it.
Oh, good on you, Daniel. Good man. Oh, choose how to repair the paper dragon. Oh. Okay. Cool. What else we got? There we go.
Daniel held the repaired paper dragon high up in the air, imagining that it
Ooh, it is
soared
hot in
over
this room.
all the world below. He played and played with the paper dragon.
Whee! Woo!
This kid's cool, man.
Soar!
Soar!
Yeah.
Ah.
In the warm afternoon sun, Daniel had to fight his eyelids just to keep them open.
Could it be? Or is this all just a dream?
No idea, Daniel.
The next day, with boredom and loneliness weighing him down, he began to fiddle with the old radio.
Our town is located in the plains, where earthquakes are not particularly common. Although there are 17 fault zones around us, they are all inactive.
This is such a departure. First we had like desert that swallows you whole, then and like recycles you essentially. Then we had horrifying mannequins and a serial killer, and now we've got happy fun time storybook. Like I'm waiting for something bad to
A
happen.
scrunched up ball of paper rolled over to his feet.
Where did this paper ball come from?
Don't know,
Just
Daniel.
as Daniel went to pick it up, the ball suddenly came to life, and it rolled away. Daniel chased after it.
Come on, Daniel. Let's go get this ball, huh? Can't sprint. Oh, oh. Nah, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Come back here. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Where'd you go? Come here. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Gotcha.
Just as he was about to seize the rolling paper ball, suddenly, terrible sparks erupted from it.
There we go. Here's the bad news.
Before his very eyes, the paper ball began to grow bigger and bigger. At that moment, a red figure suddenly appeared. The red figure quickly subdued the paper ball and threw it into a cardboard box.
Never mind. I was hoping for something horrifying. We got something
Daniel
tame
studied
instead.
the red figure carefully.
Good old dragon.
It had a sticker on its fluttering wing. It was the paper dragon.
The paper
I
dragon.
wasn't dreaming. Thank you for saving me.
Daniel was grateful and very happy. He walked closer to the paper dragon, but the paper dragon seemed timid and afraid
She's making me sleepy.
and backed away. Just
Ooh,
then,
you're making me
Daniel
tired.
had an idea.
I know what it is about bedtime stories, man, but Jesus, they make me sleepy.
He took out his penny whistle and slowly played a tune.
Oh, we're gonna have to do this again. Really? Didn't even give me $4. Focus, focus, focus. Hope it doesn't screw me at the end again. That's longer now. That was my mistake. I hit the wrong buttons.
The paper dragon enjoyed the
I had
sound
that
very
with
much.
Friday Night Funkin' too.
It began to move along with the rhythm, flipping up and down in the air. Soon the two were playing and dancing, just like old friends.
Come on, there's gonna be something. There's gonna be something. There's gonna be something horrific gonna happen. And this kid doesn't look like he has chickenpox. Does anyone else notice that? He really doesn't look like he has
The
chickenpox
paper
at
dragon
all.
traced out a beautiful arc in the air, communicating with Daniel in a unique way.
He just looks like a normal kid. No red dots, no nothing.
My cherished friend, after many long years, we finally meet again. Tell me, how has your family been? A great thank you for playing that music for me.
Ugh, we're gonna need something to keep my attention, man. I'm getting sleepy.
The rhythm of that instrument. But we ought to take precautions, as the room is not stable. Do you still remember how the room works? You're welcome to visit anytime.
The piece of paper then changed back into the shape of a paper dragon and flew into the cardboard box. The box closed shut, and a calm silence was restored to the attic.
What do you mean the room? That's
Daniel rushed
bizarre.
to find a watercolor pen and marked the box with excitement in his fingertips.
First, is he gonna do the whole here be dragons?
Over the next few days, the paper dragon came out often to play with Daniel. During this time, Daniel introduced many of his friends to the paper dragon.
Fair enough. I mean, who wouldn't want to show off their paper dragon?
That cat's name is Mrs. Carter. Ever since I secretly fed her some fish for dinner, we've been good friends.
Good on you, Daniel.
That's Duke. This is Jessica's pet. He doesn't like Rainy Day or Mrs. Carter. Only smoked sausages for his taste. And now, we are friends too. My name is Daniel. What's your name?
The paper dragon flapped its wings, as if it didn't understand him.
Well, since you like the sound of the penny whistle so much, why don't I just call you Penny? I'll keep practicing to make it sound better.
Daniel and Penny then played baseball together in the attic.
Let's play cat.
That can't end well. This can only end very badly. What happens if I charge the meter? Okay, nothing apparently.
But just as they were in the middle of enjoying themselves, a violent shaking suddenly rose from the ground.
Oh! That ain't good.
The stubborn earthquake is back at it, folks, and it seems even stronger than last time.
Stubborn earthquake? What is it, Dragon Ball
At
Z?
this moment, the box suddenly shot open, and thick clouds of smoke billowed out, followed by several paper balls.
Oh. This could be bad.
Penny attacked the paper balls without a moment's hesitation and promptly threw them back into the box. Penny then flew around in front of Daniel and rushed right back into the box. As the box closed, the earthquake stopped. Facing a friend's farewell without a formal goodbye, Daniel felt confused and lost. He moved the box to the center of the attic. Facing it, he practiced his penny whistle day in and day out.
Okay. This is getting a bit weird. Okay, I just got a save symbol.
As the days went by, Daniel's playing became smoother. One day, the box suddenly began to move.
Back the paper balls, I guess. The evil paper balls. They're back. Now I'm supposed to kill the dragon Penny.
1,
Oh
2, 3, 4.
See a whole bunch
This
of them come
time
out.
There were 4 paper dragons.
But I'm pretty sure they are
They weren't
harmless.
alone. Enemies began to jump out of the box too.
Oh, why? Oh, get tired out.
Earthquake! Another earthquake! This time it's reached a magnitude of 5.8!
Whoa. That's actually not a
In
good
that
thing.
small attic, the 4 paper dragons fought fiercely against the paper balls. This time, the paper balls used new tactics. They clumped together into a single monstrous ball of paper.
I mean, this is cool,
Began to
but
shoot
like,
strong bursts of electric sparks at the paper dragons as they flew through the air. As they were hit, the paper dragons fell from the air, one after the other.
okay. This just got turned into Lord of the Rings real quick.
Seeing the injured paper dragons,
No, not Lord of the Rings.
very distressed and anxious.
I can't remember.
Just then, one of the paper dragons painfully started to fall and gathered the remainder of its power. The paper dragon transformed into a great beam of light and dove straight down to pierce through the monstrous paper ball. And then came another paper dragon. The monstrous paper ball was blasted to bits, exploding into smaller
Such
paper
a
balls.
departure from what I was just dealing with.
They struggled to escape back into the box.
Like, granted, not all SCPs are evil, but like, this is a real departure.
The sacrificed paper dragons were reduced to swirling shreds of paper, and a silence pervaded. Peace and tranquility were restored once again to the attic. Daniel saw the remaining 2 paper dragons lying on the floor, badly wounded.
Am I gonna repair them?
He rushed to grab some stickers and treated them at once.
Just a magic box. Pick up gently. stickers. Cool. There.
Suddenly, countless paper dragons began to gush from the box. The 2 wounded paper dragons were repaired and began to fly. Like 2 colored threads, they merged with the other dragons, flying in unison. The dragons moved like a tide, flying freely through the attic. Daniel eagerly took out his penny whistle. He showed all his paper dragon friends the results of his hard work and practice.
This is actually really cool. So am I gonna do the whole song now? God, this is loud. This is loud in my ear holes. I apologize. This is loud for you guys too. Sorry, super concentrating right now. Perfect score! That's what I'm talking about. Perfect. Perfect. Couldn't do better. Couldn't even if you tried.
In the sweet melody of his playing, Daniel felt himself enter into the world of dragons.
Oh, that's not good. Wait, am I... Oh, I can't move, so it must be a cutscene. Oh, that's a big boy. Oh, I get it. So when we're in the box, dragons look like dragons, but when they come to our world, they look like origami. Woo!
The paper dragons merged into a long letter and floated down towards Daniel to tell their story.
There's gotta be something bad about this.
After the last war, the fantasy world enjoyed a long spell of peace and stability. But now, the giants have returned. They have launched ferocious attacks, trying to invade your world through the room. We are prepared to launch the final defense.
Oh, come on!
We have to destroy your room, for it is the last remaining entryway into your world. Please believe this farewell will only be temporary. We will not be apart forever, and we will never forget our eternal mission of protecting you.
Don't quite get the eternal mission thing and blowing up the room.
At that moment, the paper dragons flew back into the box. Daniel still couldn't fully understand what the paper dragons had meant, but he had a vague feeling in his heart that he may never see his new friends again.
You'd think.
A few days later, Daniel's chickenpox had fully recovered. He could
Still
now
don't
play
think
the
he had
penny whistle very, very well. But the paper dragons never returned.
Put one in the back. Oh. Cool. Blocks. Books. Penny whistle.
Maybe it was time to leave and move on.
Maybe.
Earthquake warning! Magnitude 6.2! A massive earthquake is hitting our town! All townspeople, please leave your houses immediately and move to safe open spaces!
Just then, countless paper dragons shot from the cardboard box.
Oh, they're not well. Oh, they've got a lot of cuts on them.
However, it seemed like they were under attack, spinning and falling through the air in confusion.
What's happening?
Daniel quickly grabbed the stickers out from his bag. And
This is bad.
The injured paper dragons.
And very loud in my ears. I'm sure it's loud. I can see like my audio just like pinging because this is hurting my ears. What am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to repair in these doodadders, but I can't get them all. They're all just dying around me. That's actually pretty horrifying for the kid. Just watching all your cool little friends just die in front of you. And yet somehow very entertaining for me. Don't know how. Because I really don't care about much about the story. I really don't. Like, it's cool, but it's upsetting me more than anything else. Because it's like, this isn't spooky at all. Oh. Hi. Oops.
But the paper balls swarmed together and pushed Daniel away, subduing him firmly in the corner. He couldn't move.
Just better hurry up, because I'm almost out of time.
Suddenly, ominous clouds rose from the box, and a violent lightning flashed through the room. The figure of a giant slowly emerged from the thick clouds, and the entire attic became overwhelmed with its evil aura.
The earthquake is growing stronger, now with a magnitude of 7.1!
Is this all just in this kid's head?
The giant unleashed its power maniacally. The paper dragons struggled against it, with no means of fighting back. At this critical moment, two paper dragons shined brilliantly. Together, they heroically crashed their bodies into the giant.
Huzzah!
Daniel thought the giant had been defeated by the paper dragons, but soon he found that things would probably not be so simple. The giant's figure could still be seen in the thick smoke, looking evil and terrible. The attacks of the paper dragons had had no effect, and the giant
Seizure
had
warning.
grown stronger.
I will put a seizure warning.
It fought back with a new ferocity. The paper dragons were simply no match for it.
The earthquake is growing stronger still! The greatest disaster this town has seen in over 100 years! My heavens! Will this nightmare ever end?
Possibly.
With the paper dragons now all but defeated, Daniel spotted a frail figure in the distance. It was Penny. It flew gently in front of Daniel and affectionately rubbed its head against his fingers, as if this whole crisis had never happened. Daniel felt like Penny was trying to tell him something, but he didn't quite understand what.
It's probably a final
Penny then
goodbye.
left Daniel and soared into the air with a determination in its wings. Suddenly, the other paper dragons seemed to be summoned. They flew through the air, all together in unison, responding to the call without an ounce of hesitation. At that moment, Penny turned into a great red beam and rushed fast towards the giant. The other dragons followed, shining together like a shooting star. that moment, Daniel seemed to see a real dragon flying.
No!
A huge explosion from the impact drowned out everything else in the attic.
Woo.
The attic rained down with countless pieces of paper, the leftover scraps of the paper dragons.
Oh, that's kind of
Daniel
sad.
wanted to collect all of the pieces. He thought he could still fix them.
You're gonna make me walk around picking them all up, aren't you? Yep. Well, I'm not going to do that yet. I'm out of time. I'm officially out of time. So, thanks everyone for watching that. That was different. I hope that story doesn't go on for too much longer because, man, I was getting sleepy by the end of that. It's a cool story, and I gotta admit, like, the whole paper dragon thing coming to life, yada yada, that's probably all just a kid's imagination at work, but, like, it's still a cool thing and a concept not a lot of people pick on these days. A lot of people nowadays just kind of go, oh, it's psychologically screwed, or it's the depression, or the suicidal thoughts. This was just kind of like childish fun. Like, I remember when I was a kid, I used to do that stuff too. I used to go out the backyard and I'd grab a tennis racket, pretend it was a sword, and think I was some sort of hero, you know, like you pretend to do kind of stuff like that. So it's kind of nice to see someone touch on that. But yeah, thanks everyone for watching. I appreciate all of you who did watch, and hopefully we'll find at the end of this, and hopefully another spooky one, because I like me some horror. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Ciao.